Most men think semen retention is about getting powers. Wrong. If that were true, most people would be gods. Semen retention is not about semen. It's about what happens when your main escape is removed. Porn, ejaculation, dopamine hits, gone. What's left is the unfiltered version of you, and most men don't like what they meet. Let's talk about what actually happens from day 0 to day 30. Day 0 to 3. Withdrawals. This is where most men quit. You don't feel powerful. You feel foggy, irritated, flat. Brain fog, low energy, restlessness, strong urges, and zero motivation. Why? Because your brain was used to cheap dopamine on demand. Now it has to work again. This is not a low vibration phase. This is withdrawal. Your nervous system is recalibrating. And if you cave here, be honest, you were never addicted to porn. You were addicted to avoiding discomfort. Day 4 to 7, tension builds. Urges spike here, not because you're weak, but because your body expects release. You may feel sexual frustration, aggression, anxiety, trouble sleeping. Good, that tension is raw energy, but you don't know how to use it yet, so it feels like pressure with no outlet. This is where men relapse and say, retention made me worse. No, it exposed the chaos you were numbing. Day 8 to 14, the clarity phase. This is the first real reward. Not euphoria, clarity. Less brain fog, better eye contact, more grounded presence, sharper thinking, slight confidence increase. You're not Superman, you're just not drained anymore. Your baseline resets. This is where you realize, I wasn't lazy, I was overstimulated. Dangerous realization. Day 15 to 21, energy without direction. Here's where retention gets misunderstood. Your energy rises, but your discipline may not. You may feel restless, easily irritated, strong sexual drive, desire to dominate, argue, prove something. This is where retention exposes your lack of structure. If you don't train your body, focus your mind, and channel aggression, you'll relapse, not because you're horny, but because you don't know where to put the energy. Retention without purpose turns into frustration. Day 22 to 30, self-respect phase. This is the real benefit. Not attraction, not magnetism, but self-respect. You start trusting yourself again. You say less, but mean more. You move slower. You don't chase conversation or validation. Your reactions shrink. Why? Because you prove something rare. Your impulses don't control you. Most men never reach this point. They leak energy, attention, and discipline daily, then wonder why life feels dull. Let's be clear, semen retention will not fix your life, replace hard work, or make women fall from the sky. What it does do, increases impulse control, improves focus, sharpens presence, builds internal authority, and restores dopamine sensitivity. The biggest benefit? You stop outsourcing your strength to pleasure. If you can't control your sexual urges, don't pretend you're in control of your future. Retention isn't about purity, it's about command. Not forever, not for ego, but long enough to remember who's supposed to be in charge.